baseball. It is said it's just a game. True. And the Grand Canyon's just a hole in Arizona.
Here's a ground ball right side, could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions for the first time in franchise history.
Don't tell me about the world. Not today. It's springtime, and they're knocking baseballs around fields, and kids are trying to hit curveballs.
Bottom of the 8th. 2 men on, 2 men out. Down by 2. The crowd is on its feet. The pitcher comes set and fires.
Second, gonna be a play, and he is out. No. Are you kidding me? It can only happen in the wild card game. Down the line it goes. Here comes Jackson. The Indians win it. Here it comes. He struck him out. Taylor ties it. Oh, what a finish. 2 and a 3-run.
They ask me what I do in winter when there is no baseball. I'll tell you what I do. I stare out the window and wait for spring.
Dodgers, who watched the Cubs celebrate in Game 6 of the NLCS last year right here on this field, are about to turn the tables in 2017. Line shot, and it is caught, and the ball game is over, and the Los Angeles Dodgers have won the pennant. The Dodgers are headed to the World Series for the first time in 29 years.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Julio Teheran, a Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit towards center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maven. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Ready now for the Marlins, Derek Dietrich. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. Comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer. Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Justin Bour. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, he brought it back. 1 left for Miami. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Jose Arena is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Settling in now, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Missed with a slider. The 2-1. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Well, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher, a la that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout or the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take out your BGs and tell first base coach that's a line drive in the box for him.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Albies stands at first with 1 out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. Now the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Ready with the 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. We are still scoreless. Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. To start things out here for the Marlins with Cameron Maybin to follow on deck. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, D-Row, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center field. Inciarte's there. 1 out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
In now, Miguel Rojas. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Stepping up now, Chad Wallach. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and the inning is over. Marlins lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Standing in, Kurt Suzuki, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rojas has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
Stepping in for the Braves, number 20. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. First offering on its way. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding into the box, Ryan Flaherty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the belt, the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Locks him up for strike 3. One left for Atlanta. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to Cobb County, Georgia for baseball on MLB Network. Third inning set to get underway. Now to the plate, Jose Arena, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Center fielder number 9, Lewis Brinson.
Ready for another chance. Lewis Brinson. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Now batting, left fielder, Derek Dietrich.
Digging in to try it again. Derek Dietrich flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. Markakis giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And he can't avoid the tag here, and he's out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin.
Riding in once again, Starlin Castro. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the two-out double. First offering on its way. Hit to third. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. One left for Miami. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Julio Teheran. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now the pitch. Here's a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play. 2 away now. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He grounds it sharply to third. First time up, he went down looking. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves strand one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bohr 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Bullet back up the middle. Inciarte has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Brian Anderson. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Tapper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. The next at bat for Atlanta, Nick Markakis, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Nick Markakis.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air into shallow left center. Dietrich is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Popped him up. Maven on the run. And no one will get this one.
Are you serious right here? This is becoming a joke. 8 foul balls in a row. This guy is in auto swing mode. This pitcher could throw this thing anywhere, and he's pulling the trigger.
And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out.
Number 20.
Here comes the first pitch. Plays off 1-0. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Brinson's in pursuit. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Miguel Rojas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to 3rd. Way to get dirty. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Into the box, Chad Wallach. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Jose Arena. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now here's the pitch. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Miami down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Hit on the ground to 3rd. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
So digging in now, Ryan Flaherty. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. the other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Step on the bag for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn two. Pretty smooth.
Standing in now, Julio Teheran. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Braves go down quietly. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip zip. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's set to lead us off in the sixth inning.
Lewis Brinson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder, Derek.
Digging in and looking for more, Derek Dietrich. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Now
here's Starlin Castro.
Starlin.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Wow. Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Into the box now, Justin Bohr. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
In now, Brian Anderson. Lifted in the air out to right. Markakis on the run, and that retires the side. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the sixth coming up. It's now 1-0 Miami. Here's Ender Inciarte, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Scorched to third. And that's the first out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The right fielder, number 22.
Ready once again, Nick Markakis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 0-1 the count. Comes set and the 0-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Ranging back is Maben to the track. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 1-0. Back here at SunTrust Park, it's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Cameron Maben now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Marlins, shortstop, Miguel.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Rojas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 17, Chad Wallach.
Ready for another chance? Chad Wallach, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Stepping in now, Jose Arena, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Here's the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Albies will put this one away, and the side is retired. Marlins leave one. They lead it 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Kurt Suzuki will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the seventh.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
Number 20.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Digging in once again, number 20, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
The 0-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Suzuki gets his lead at first, nobody out. The next 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Digging in to try it again, Dansby Swanson. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
No runs on 6 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. The 2-2 gets him looking, strike 3.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
The next at bat for Atlanta, Ryan Flaherty, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready. Here's the first offering. Slow bouncer to the right side. He's got it, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Peter Moylan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Charlie Culberson is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 16, Charlie Culberson.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Lewis Brinson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Lewis Brinson.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Culberson fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Derek Dietrich will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the
Darwin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. Looped out toward third. The second for 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, Charlie Culberson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Maben. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Center fielder, number 11.
Here's Ender Inciarte.
Inciarte.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Coming in is Brinson. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now the pitch. In there, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
From the stretch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They still trail 1-0. Riding in once again, Justin Bohr. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. Inciarte is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Well, this one was pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On the ground up the middle. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, Hero, we've seen 1 power pitcher, 1 finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
To third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in for the Braves, number 20 is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Carlos Perez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Bohr is over to take a look at it. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Set with the 0-1. Fouled away. Adams stands at second with 2 gone. Final strike for the Braves. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Behind 0-2 now. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off-speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Dietrich moves over. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Lane Adams will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 18, Lane.
Sam Freeman takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Freeman.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Miguel Broman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Culberson scoops it up. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
The catcher, number 17, Chad Wallace.
Now at the plate, Chad Wallach. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's a foul ball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right.
The pitcher, number 62, Jose Urena.
Odrisamer Despaigne will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Odrisamer Despaigne.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Adams is there and he'll bring this one in. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
Here's the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Swing and the ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Inciarte on the run, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. Still tied 1 apiece. Odrisamer Despaigne comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. So striding forward now, Charlie Culberson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard but foul. Now the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 0-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. Lifetime history with Odrisamer Despaigne. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. Too low, 1-0. Despaigne, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Ball and a strike. 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 1,
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Grounded to third. Anderson takes it in. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in once again, Derek Dietrich. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Derek Dietrich.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Boy, talk about having a day, Gabriel. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Justin Bohr is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 0-1. Now a ball hit hard toward first. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Anderson.
Brian Holliday will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Brian Holliday.
Soft liner to the left side. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Left ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
Shane Carl
Trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Into the box now, Cameron Maben. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that's off the left field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Rojas. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Digging in and looking for more, Chad Wallach. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. So it's 1 run on 4 base hits. 1 error in the inning, and they leave the bases loaded. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Miami's out in front, 2-1. Brian Holiday is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 28.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Lifetime history with the Drissimar Despagne. 2 hits in 7 tries. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box, Lane Adams. As he rips it on the ground to second. Gloved by Castro. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 24, Kurt Suzuki.
Ready once again, Kurt Suzuki. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Maben on the run. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Drissimar Despagne earns the victory on the mound. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 2 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Arcade attendance at Sunburst Park this afternoon, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safe.